Berthold Huber is the head of Germany's biggest trade union, IG-Metall. He's on his way to a meeting. Since the onset of the global financial crisis, he's busier than ever. His outspoken ways make him a popular interview partner.
I think that the people who have caused this crisis should keep their mouths shut and perhaps apologize. They shouldn't adopt the usual tone with their employees. The workers are not the ones who've caused this crisis.
His dealings with top business people like Maria Elisabeth Schäfer always appear cordial, but he drives a hard bargain. When she approached the state for help, Huber backed her, but not without negotiating a number of concessions. Up to then, Schäfer and her son had not even allowed a works council in their firm.
My son and I personally wish to allow our employees to have a say in the running of our company.
A toolmaker by trade, Huber was 28 when he took over at the head of a works council in Ulm. Now he leads an organization with 2.3 million members.
We want to make sure that the companies survive, that their foundations are not destroyed. We're talking to politicians about the importance of retaining Germany's manufacturing capacity.
The future of automaker Opel is highly uncertain. Huber thinks the state should step in to prop it up.
Colleagues, Opel should not be allowed to die. Let me add, Opel will not die.
Huber is calling for Berlin to guarantee the future of Opel in Germany. The union boss doesn't just want to win over the public and politicians, he also wants the full backing of his union colleagues. Some believe he's too ready to make compromises. In November, he signed a collective bargaining agreement that many said was too low. But what he had to say at this meeting of officials from the Metalworkers Union struck a chord with many.
This crisis represents a failure of neoliberal economic policy. Allegedly, the market can regulate itself, but the market is blind. Most of the forces in political life have failed. They've gone along with the game, as it were, and given in to short-term economic interests and supported them.
When he's not traveling the length and breadth of Germany, Berthold Huber is at his desk in Frankfurt. This was where he issued his demands for economic stimulus programs and a car-buying incentive scheme. His latest proposal, a €100 billion fund for German industry. You're calling for €100 billion from the government. You're sticking with that, calling for more and more state money. How long can that go on?
The question remains, if they're willing to provide €480 billion to provide guarantees for the banks, while industry and manufacturing are the sectors actually creating wealth, then it's clear that you can't just let this prosperity be destroyed. Jobs in industry and production are responsible for value generation in this country and for our country's affluence.
How long do you think the crisis will last?
I'd nominate who could answer that one for the Nobel Prize for Economics. I certainly don't know.
But there's still one thing he does think he knows, that the crisis will peak this summer.